My cat ruined everything. I'm now frozen. Hold on. Fix. My cat stepped on the power button. Let me fix my model. You should be working, but you're not working. Let me reopen it. Okay, there. My cat ruins everything. Oh yeah, and I was always too lazy to set up the sound alerts or the bots or yeah. Wait, it says my stream actually broke, like it ended because of that. I've actually been streaming for like an hour. Doesn't seem like it. I don't remember. My cat is still dangerously close to the power button. He doesn't understand. Hi. Welcome. My cat just like turned off the stream because he sat on the power button. I'm scared he's gonna do it again. He always does that. I'll be in the middle of doing something and he'll just jump onto like the computer thing and just put his paw on the power button. Why are you snipping the power button? Stop. No, no, no. I'm freezing because I don't think the power button tastes like anything, really. I don't know. I've never tasted a power button before, but that sounds like a really bad idea. No, okay. He's literally sniffing it, like he's putting his nose right on it. Like he's gonna eat the power but oh, he probably sees the light. That's probably what he likes. Probably sees the light flashing. What? Yeah, he'll start scratching on the door if I kick him out of the room. Wait, which donation spot was the bits and which one? Well, I guess I'm assuming the one that says the actual amount of money is the donation, and the one that says the doesn't say, just so the percentage is the bits. And well, I just stay up late. That's just I don't know. This is just how my schedule works. I stay up late. And I wanted to stream on Twitch more often, so I'm streaming now, I guess. Cat, no, don't get up. No, no. Don't press the button, cat. Sorry, I'm freezing now. I'm breaking. My cat likes to sit on my computer by the power button. He pressed it and ended stream. Well, he made the stream drop for a bit because he pressed it and turned off the computer. Well, he made the computer go into sleep mode. It's 6 a.m. here. Yeah. Well, I thought, like, I was told streaming at night was a good idea, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, night has less competition, but day has more people around. Well, it depends. Obviously, there's people who from Australia and other places in the world who don't sleep at the same time. Like, I know some of my fans, it's daytime when it's nighttime for me. Oh, well, there's 10 people now. I guess because it's more morning now. 6 p.m. or a.m. Like, I don't think it actually matters when I stream. Like, it just depends. You might get, if you have an audience for a specific time, you might not get them, but you might get a new audience. Like, so I think it's a good idea to stream at a lot of different times because you can get the new people who are around at different times. I get actually no, even when I streamed early, I still got viewers, like even if I actually stream like in the middle of the day, like early day my time, which would be really early for other people. Though I think some people don't actually recognize me on Twitch because I combined I combined like multiple accounts because I felt it was more beneficial to put them all at one in one than to like stream as different characters on different Twitches because then I don't have the following on all of them. And since Twitch is just normally safe for work, so I can just combine everything. Yeah, well, my name out of magical girl transformation. So, I mean, my magical girl form is way more popular than my normal form. But that's because people are perverts. Some people don't recognize me because they just know Mystic. If they knew my main more, well, I don't even know what's my main anymore. The Mystic's more popular, so technically that would be my main, right? But I'm trying to use them like equally now, so I don't know. I don't really have a main. It's just two different accounts. What? Oh, no, I mean some people like if they just see, well, yeah, they'll see it in the name of the, wait, no, it's not. I didn't put in the I didn't put in the name of the stream. I just put late night chat with a VTuber magical girl. But it's also kind of like, well, then if I combine them, then I also have to be like more like a tamer when I'm talking on Twitch. I mean, I don't think I was family friendly to begin with because I don't think horror is really family friendly, even though kids play horror, which is kind of weird because, like, how is horror better than lewd content? Like, society doesn't make sense. Like, they think that, killing isn't as bad as sexual content. I know that like lewd anime, like some of them like sorta lewd ones, they're only rated like PG-13. Like ecchis, a lot of them are not rated like super mature. They're Our ratings are kind of weird. Like a lot of stuff is rated super high. I mean, literally nothing is considered G. Like, how can you make a movie that's G and still make it entertaining? I mean, I guess MLP would be G, and it's a little bit like it's child friendly, yeah, and it was still good. But like almost like Disney shows are labeled PG, even like ones that aren't even like they're obviously child friendly. Because I don't know. There's weird stuff rated R in like America. There's just like I think it's like old stuff that's like only rated R because they're swearing in it, but like it's literally just words. It's not that bad. Like there's some stuff that Americans rated R that should not be rated R. Like I think of R like with actual nudity and stuff. was rated 16. I don't know, but to be honest, who doesn't watch that kind of content at 16? Who doesn't watch worse than that at 16? I mean, I was definitely watching hentai at 16, so yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure like almost every teenager is looking at stuff online. It's so weird. Violence is obviously worse. Sexual content, no one gets hurt if it's consensual. Violence, people do get hurt. I mean, if it's fiction, they don't, but and also, honestly, I think if you shelter kids from sexual content, they're more likely to make mistakes than if they know about it. Okay, well, that's not a thing in Canada. Okay, yeah, there was this weird argument I was having with someone in my server, and like they were really bugging me. They were bugging me so much because they were like talking about like how guns were the greatest thing ever, and I'm like, I wouldn't want a gun. I'm like, I don't agree that guns should be for everyone, and I don't know why everyone would want a gun. I don't need a gun, and like they were trying to say that guns were good for self-defense. No, they aren't. Okay, first of all, if someone attacks you with a gun, this is getting kind of political. You're not gonna be quick enough to grab yours because guns are harder to escape from. So if guns are easier accessible, then you're gonna have a harder time escaping from someone attacking you. Yeah, but like, um, yeah, people can like attack you, like they can use knives or something, but you're more likely to escape from that or survive from that and like get away. Fat like easier to get to help. Literally, hardly anyone in Canada has a gun. It's not a thing we care about. We feel safe knowing that most people don't have guns and we don't want them. Yeah, there was someone trying to argue with me that, I know it's political, but whatever. It's kind of what's on my mind, so I'm gonna talk about it. This person really annoyed me. Like they made me so annoyed because they kept like insulting Canada, saying that it was like terrible for there to be strict gun laws. I'm like and I kept saying our laws are better. I mean, you can still get a gun, but stupid people don't get guns. But they were like, okay, it was talking about the self defense thing. This is how the argument started. They were like, "Who needs that? You can just use a gun." And then I'm like, "Those aren't really something people have in Canada." And then they're like, "Well, they should." And then they started an argument because I don't think guns are important. And I don't actually like guns. I'm like more anti guns. I mean, sure, guns, like, I'm glad the police have them. They know what they're doing, and our police aren't as crazy as American police, fortunately. Okay, there's probably still, like, crazy police out there. But I heard that like police in America were like military trained, and I think that's a little bit over the top. Like, that's not how you deal with your problems. That is not. A gun is the last resort. Like, if you're against someone who's unarmed, why would you use a gun? You're just like, you're too violent. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this was the argument they had where like they were talking about how like it was so unfair that like, I mean, even if they wanted one, they could probably get it. They would just have to, like, if they really wanted one, they would just have to go through like the, I don't know, the testing or whatever. Like, if they really wanted one, they could still get it as long as they're not stupid and shouldn't have a gun. But why would they want a gun? Like, here we just don't care about having guns if we don't have any reason to use it. It's unlikely they'll get it, and obviously the cops will get to them. I mean, the cops have guns at least. They're not gonna get far. I mean, you think stupid people are gonna be smart enough to get their hands on a gun in Canada when there's not very many guns? I don't think they're gonna be smart enough. they like they'd have to have somewhat of a brain to be able to do that. Unless they just found someone who had one and took it from them, then that person is really bad at hiding their weapons. In Canada, are we talking neighborhoods in Canada? Well, definitely not places I'm in. I mean, yeah, there's people with guns, but our crime is way lower than America. Theirs is pretty bad. I mean, we get warnings just because people are carrying guns. Like, we get warnings way ahead of time. Yeah, gun culture is just normalized in America. But we were just talking about this argument in the server, like how they were like insulting Canada for having strict gun laws, and literally they had no good arguments. Um, like their only argument was like, I like guns, so I think we should have them. That's basically all I was getting out of that. That they just think that because they like guns. Oh, I only started talking about it because I wanted to talk about the person who annoyed me in the server. Because like it like okay, I get kind of frustrated over small things sometimes. Like there was more than one small thing that was frustrating me. It's usually like a bunch of small things adding up that frustrate me. Okay, I got mad because they started insulting me basically. I mean, I've had people like people say that I don't get mad at like people saying they like guns alone or whatever, but if they argue against it, that makes me kind of annoyed. Like I you have no valid point to make me change my opinion. Okay, it was really bad how they started it. I don't even know if like I could actually mention it on stream, but like yeah, I think I sort of mentioned it, but I feel like one of the words is something I'm not allowed to say on stream. But I think you get the point. They were talking about the I'm trying to find a different word to say it. The anti-assault things. And then they just come in and are like, you don't need that. You have guns. We have guns. Like, you're really going to shoot someone for that. I mean, I guess if you like, I don't think you would grab your gun fast enough. You wouldn't have the quick reaction. Like, you know, I don't think it would really be useful. Like, I don't think people have their guns like ready like 24/7. Someone surprises them, they're just gonna be ready with a gun right in time. I don't feel comfortable being around people who are carrying guns. Okay, at least if you want to carry self-defense, at least bring a knife, not a gun. A gun is a little bit extreme. And some of those people might like, there's dumb people who might use it for the wrong reason. They're like, well, I have it, and they just get angry over something stupid and pull it out. Yeah, I don't feel safe if like everyone around me is carrying a gun. I mean, I don't have one. I don't want like people to randomly like pull out guns because of like a disagreement or something. Yeah, some people have really bad tempers. Like, actually, a lot of people have really bad tempers. Like, they get so angry. I don't know if they have a bad enough temper to pull out a gun, but you never know. A lot of people are stupid. I mean, you can still get them in Canada. It's not like you can't get them. It's just, it's a different culture, and most of us don't really care about guns. It's just not a thing we feel the need to have. Like, they kept saying, like, it's not fair, and I'm like, literally, no Canadians complain about it. I mean, there might be some who are, like, crazy, who, like, probably shouldn't have guns in the first place. Well, if they didn't have a gun, then they probably wouldn't do as much damage. It's easier to escape from other weapons. Or someone without a weapon. I forgot what I was saying. I just think I was talking about the person who annoyed me again. But I forgot. I forget what I'm saying a lot. At least you can run from a knife. I mean, they might be fast, but you can't run from a You can't, like, run from a gun because it's a range weapon. I mean, you can try, but, uh, not a good idea. I used to be a fast runner, but I'm out of shape now. I'd rather just avoid violence, so, like, no gun sounds much better to me because it's more likely for there not to have violence in the first place. I mean, sure, it could still happen, but it's a really low chance compared to if everyone had them. I mean, sure, some of them make arguments about like these other countries with really strict laws, but they never like. Whenever I see that, they're trying to make an argument. They're like, they talk about all these other countries having a lot of crime, but they never mention Canada. They don't want to mention the one that has less crime. Well, America still has more crime. They have the most in the world. At least last time I checked, by a lot. At least that are from guns. But yeah, it is also the American culture where like people are gun crazy. Like other cultures don't care about guns as much. Okay, yeah, I meant with the guns specifically. Then it's America. It's not like crime in general. It's just guns, they're the highest. But yeah, they're still a lot higher than Canada for crime in general. I mean, they have a bigger population, but even if you like did a percentage, they'd still be way higher. Isn't the thing that if you legalize drugs, it'll stop that, right? We're getting very political here. Okay, personally, I don't think drugs should be illegal. I think that's kind of weird. Like, if you want to risk your own health by taking drugs, that's on you. Honduras? I mean, obviously the places. Um, huh? Also, some stuff is illegal for weird reasons. Like, it makes no sense. I mean, the people are still weird. Society is still really weird. I mean, they're sorta getting rid of some of their dumb laws that made no sense. They've mostly gotten rid of them, but they're still sort of weird in some ways. Hmm. I mean, sometimes I forget how stupid, like, people in real life are. Because I'm just like, I'm just hanging out with my community and like, and then I like wander to a weird part of like Twitter and there's all these people with opinions that literally make no sense at all. It's like, how can you be this stupid? But they don't think they're stupid even though they clearly are. Even if like you prove that they're stupid, they still think they're right. I mean, mostly in my community, I don't really associate with anyone like that. Like, if someone says something dumb to me and like, I'll probably talk back to them. Like, I'll tell them, like, try to explain to them. But if they don't listen, then I guess they're kind of a lost cause. I mean, I used to kind of, um give people too many chances because I'm like, I thought that most people could change, but actually I think more people can't change than can change. There's like a specific trait that allows people to change. A lot of people kind of are just stuck and they don't really change much. So I stopped giving so many chances. Like, well, if they don't understand me when like I'm obviously gonna give them one chance because I think that's dumb if you just get mad at someone and they don't even know why. Like I think that's also not fair. So I explain to someone and if they still like totally don't get it, then I'm not gonna try. But even then, like, I'm not mean to people. Like, I don't get mad. Like, I'm kind of too nice. Like, a lot of the time, I feel bad for getting mad at people. I'm like, sorry, I didn't mean to get that mad. Like, if someone annoys me, sometimes I apologize for them annoying me. But yeah, I have to give up with some people because there's no point. Like, it'll just put me in a bad mood. I mean, I definitely stand up for myself, but I'm not like. I'm nice about it. Like, I'm very opinionated, but I'm still nice about it. Like, I have really, really strong opinions, and I don't like when people talk like negatively about something, I think. But I also won't like totally put them down for thinking something different. I mean, like, whatever. Sometimes I feel and sometimes I feel bad for getting too annoyed because like later I'm like maybe it wasn't that big of a deal, but then other people tell me like what why are you thinking that they were a jerk? I'm like, well, maybe it wasn't that bad. Oh, some I often get like really scared whenever I say an opinion on Twitter because I'm like, okay, this is scary. Like I feel like I'm being too opinionative and people aren't gonna like this. I mean, usually people agree with me. I rarely really get people like, no, that's not true. I mean, sometimes there's people who like try to make points and then I respond to them and then they're like, okay. And then like I explain a bit more about why I think that way and then they sometimes get it. I like people who actually get what you're trying to say. Like when you try to explain something, they actually get it instead of like just ignoring it and are like, you make like a good point and they just kind of ignore it. I mean, I listen to people like, um, if people say something that is logical, then I listen to them. I'm like, okay. Though a lot of people don't want to lose their pride. I know that like if someone makes me realize that I'm wrong, it kind of like is a bad feeling, but I'm just like whatever. I know that like it kind of sucks to lose your pride, but it's better to just whatever, just go with it. Just admit to it. I know I've said like some like stupid things before because I'm like I wasn't fully thinking and then I changed my mind after. And then I felt awkward. Like it feels awkward people telling you that you're wrong. Yeah, it does, but some people never want to like feel bad about themselves. Like, um, uh, thank you for rating. Do I not have a sound effect for rating? Why don't I have a sound effect for rating? I don't know. Still need to set stuff up. Shouldn't it, like, it's not even alerting that there was a raid, or did it, and I just didn't notice. Yeah, I need to actually, like, set up more stuff for my streams, but I've been too busy and didn't feel like spending time setting it up. I don't know why it's like it doesn't notify that there was a raid. I don't know why it doesn't. And then that should be wait, did I accidentally change a setting at some point? Why is raids off? Okay, okay, that's why there was no raids was not on for whatever reason. Okay, well that's supposed to be on. I don't remember turning that off. Well, Oh. Well, my raids used to be on. That doesn't really solve hate raids. That all that does is turn off the notifications of raiding. People can still raid. Yeah, because I swear I didn't. It was on before. But recently, like, it suddenly wasn't notifying that people were raiding. I don't know. Bots are kind of hard to control. Like, I don't know how they would stop that. Like, how they detect it. Yeah, I just. Oh, I guess it's probably not that hard. I can just insert stuff in here. I just never bothered. I mean, IP banning, that might cause issues. I don't know. Oh yeah, that wouldn't work because people have. Right. If someone has the thing that, whatever it's called, that changes their IP address, then it wouldn't exactly work, right? I don't know. I think it's harder than. It's probably not that easy. Like, I can't think of an easy solution. Like, sure, they could do a lot of those things, but it could probably cause other problems, and IP banning wouldn't stop them because I'm pretty sure they're smart enough to have a VPN. And who knows, it might not just be. It might be a group of people. I don't know. I mean, it probably is. It's probably a group of people. I'm alright. Yeah, but then they could just use another device. I've never seen hardware ban used before. Like, does anything actually use that? Most sites don't use IP ban or hardware ban, though some limit how many accounts can be made on the IP address or the device. Yeah, it's often like, um, they limit how many accounts can be made on the IP address or device, but none of them. Okay, bye. None of them really ban it. There's probably some issues that come along with that. Like, if they banned for that, there might be some issues. I can't think of the issues because I'm not that smart with tech, but there's probably a lot of factors to it. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know how it works, so I can't say that it's like an easy fix because I don't know how it works. I mean, a lot of other sites have bots, like Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. They have bots. They don't really have the raid bots because Twitch is the only site that has raiding options. That's why. I mean, I've been spam hated on Twitter and like a lot of other sites. Yeah, no, I've been spammed before, but not with bots. I've been spammed by actual people, I think. Well, I think the reason they use Twitch is it's more effective. Like, spamming other sites might not be as effective. Like, Twitch probably bugs people more because, like, you're interrupting them mid-screen. I mean, midstream. If you, like, just spam comments, it's not really gonna bug people as much. Well, I also can't say that it's easy for them, like, like, I don't know. Like, I can't get mad at a company if it's actually, like, really hard for them, like, who knows? Like, has anyone actually, um, thought of, like, a proper way? If no one else has, like, thought of a proper way, they can't really complain about it. Haven't they said they were trying? They did, right? I've seen them address it, I think. I'm pretty sure they did on Twitter. Like, I saw a tweet, but I'm doing a lot of stuff, so I don't fully remember. Like, I'm pretty sure they made a tweet about the hate bots, saying that they were trying, but people were mad at them because they didn't believe they were trying. But maybe they are trying, I don't know. Bots obviously aren't easy to get rid of because, like, all these other big sites also have tons of bots. They just don't have the raids because Twitch is the only thing where bots can actually use raids to spam. I know that Twitter has bots that spam like every single, like, whenever you mention. Well, Instagram is also really bad for this. They spam comments. And they haven't really been able to fix that properly. Like, they ban the accounts, but then they just make more. See, I don't think it's right to, like, just assume they're not doing anything about it without actually knowing. Well, they probably don't know, like, I would think they'd be trying to fix it if it's, like, a big issue. Like, I would assume they wouldn't just not do anything about it because it's affecting their platform. They're not just gonna be like, well, this is totally fine. I'm pretty sure they don't want anything that, like, can hurt their platform. Like, why would a site want something that hurts their platform? I only heard about them since recently. Yeah, I only first heard about hate raids like a few weeks ago. Maybe they were less common. Maybe they happened a few months ago but were less common, but started becoming more common in these last few weeks. And Twitch realized that it was an actual problem. It wasn't just like a few people doing it.